How to develop your business ideas. What you do at this stage is, if you have a few different ideas, you want to develop them further. And how we do this is we assess them more. Earlier on we talked about how you take your character traits and you match them up with your idea to see if it's worth investigating further. Now what you're going to do is look at resources. Do you have all the tools that you need to make the idea work? So when I'm talking about resources, not just talking about tools, also talking about financial resources. Do you have the money to make the idea come alive? Do you have the skills? Do you have the qualifications? Right? But even if you don't have all of these things, the aim is to look at what it is that's required to make it happen. And then afterwards you will look at how to actually get those resources. At this stage you should have a few different ideas that you can be doing this research for. So that's the resource part of it. The other part of it is the market. When I say the market, what I mean is who is going to buy this product or service that you're looking at? How much will they pay? What's the level of competition in the market? Are there a lot of other people providing this service that you're looking at providing? What phase is the market in? Is it a growing market? Is it a declining market? Again, you're going to be doing this research without spending too much in the way of money. The goal really is to try and get all this information to help you make a decision, but to get the information without really having to spend too much in the way of money and time. Because if you were to spend a lot of money, you might end up spending a lot of money and then realizing that it's actually not going to be something that'll work for you. So try and find all this out without spending too much. How much will people spend to buy your product or service? Who else is supplying this kind of product or service? How well are they doing? How well might you do? What do you need to make it happen? What resources do you need? How much time will it take before you can recoup your investment, and so on? So analyze, ask all these questions, do all this research. And then after you've done that, you can now go to the next stage, which is assessing your ideas even further. Because if you carry out this process for a few different ideas, you'll then end up with maybe just one or two that are likely to work for you. Because you might discover that something that you hadn't quite thought is the best idea is likely to be the one that'll cost you the least to get started and is likely to take you into profit sooner rather than later. But that takes further investigation, and that's the next stage, and we'll talk about that in the next video. See you next time.